This is the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News, where we present some of the top stories from this week and your weekend weather forecast. I'm Bethany Jenks. Stay tuned for the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your number one source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
One of our top stories for this week was about the 4th of July celebrations in Soap Lake, George, and Quincy, featuring parades, fireworks, and the world's largest cherry pie. Reporter Joe Utter has the story.
From the world's largest cherry pie to festive parades and, of course, fireworks, Grant County celebrated the 4th of July in a big way. In Soap Lake, people lined the newly renovated Main Street for the annual Smokeyam Days Parade, which included the Fallen Heroes banners this year to honor fallen servicemen and women, as well as classic cars, fire trucks, and floats. Adding to the festivities this year was a flag-raising dedication at the newly installed flagpole, which was paid for by donations from community members and was installed on June 6 during a downtown dedication ceremony. Saturday was the first time the American flag flew atop the flagpole. In George, a group called the Georgettes were out early prepping the so-called world's largest cherry pie, a tradition that dates back to the 1950s.
The Georgettes have been building this since 1957. Started out with an actual baked pie on site.
Each year, a new design is featured for the pie, which is then handed out to a few hundred visitors at the park. The Georgettes get together starting Thursday to bake the crust to decorate the top of the pie, and are back out again early Saturday morning, completing the finishing touches. People even had the chance to enter a pie eating contest Saturday afternoon. Children and adults stuffed their face for a chance to win prizes and take home the crown as pie eating champion. The annual festival in George also included food and commercial vendors and live music outside the George Community Hall. Despite the city of Moses Lake cutting its annual 4th of July festival and fireworks, it was business as usual at McCosh Park as the Moses Lake Farmers Market kicked off their own festival. The Farmers Market stepped up this year after the city canceled the fireworks show amid budget cuts. Community members and businesses donated nearly $50,000 to pay for the fireworks show, as well as live music Saturday evening. Tri-Cities-based band Cruise Control, which featured covers of classic rock songs, hit the Centennial Amphitheater stage, followed by the Moses Lake's own Dime Store Prophets. Farmers Market representative Bruce Bailey said they were hoping to have an all-day music festival, but donations were short by a few $1,000s. The music wrapped up Saturday night as the sun set and people continued to pack McCosh Park for the annual fireworks show, which lit up the sky for about 20 minutes. The Moses Lake Farmers Market thanked the community for stepping up to help provide the 4th of July festivities this year. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
In Moses Lake, Samaritan healthcare officials recently discussed the evolution of healthcare in Grant County and how to better connect with their patients. Reporter Devin Higgins has the details.
Samaritan Healthcare hosted a gathering of healthcare and community relations professionals Monday night at the Columbia Basin Technical Skills Center to discuss the changing climate of healthcare in both Grant County and the state in general. Washington State Hospital Association Director of Rural Health Programs, Jacqueline Barton-True, explained that healthcare is in the middle of an evolution thanks to programs like the Affordable Care Act, and rural communities are being impacted by the transition as much as big cities. Samaritan Healthcare CEO Tom Thompson said all healthcare providers must take steps to stay ahead of the evolutionary curve.
Just to beat the horse into the dirt, I think our ability as leaders in healthcare to fully play out our role as a public hospital district, to embrace our community every chance we can, is critical to our future.
The meeting also included a workshop providing ways to approach community relations through real-world applications, which hospitals and clinics can use to build stronger connections with their patients. In Moses Lake, Devin Higgins for iFIBER 1 News.
And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.